Okay, my peoples. Last but not least for me, and good morning. A couple hours before, about 2.5 hours before the market opens for you good peoples. And we're going to cover MSTY, last but not least. Okay, so what happened to MSTY? We had 3 trades. We put a synthetic on. We added to our 15.4 synthetic with 10 contracts, buy, call, sell, put. And we also did 10 contracts out at 17.40. So let's talk about what we closed at. Why am I not? Oh. Is this not scrolling? Oh, there we go. Something was weird. I thought, okay, so I'll talk about this trade in just a minute. So those were the 3 trades. There were not any shares. My mouse is misbehaving here. I don't know what is going on with it, but okay. So 1544.07, we closed down 6.25%, right? We didn't really have to have this the way Coney did, but because our call was up at 1830, right, the whole lot, and then they added 28 more, and then we came in and added 1 week out, right? Hence the yellow color code. I was trying so that you guys can see there's a difference, right, in the colors. And after today, then I'll take these off, right, because they're all 524s, and this one is 531. So we collected 32,000, right? We didn't. Well, we actually did sell it for quite a lot, considering we're at 1544. And I just realized I had totally forgot about the holiday weekend coming up on Monday. So we only have 4 trading days next week. Okay, so we were down 5.55 to 32.48. So I think MSTY is a heck of a buy here personally, and they bought some MSTY shares there. So let's go over and look. Why something is... I must not be in the right place here. I can't figure out what's happening. Why this isn't scrolling over. Weird. I might have to change my mouse into a manual. That just, something doesn't seem right here. I don't know if it's in my, let's see what's happening. These are scrolling over. For some reason that's not. It's not that critical at the moment that it scrolls over. There we go. There, now it's scrolling. Okay, we added 50,000 shares, so that added a little bit of money to the fund. Let's go look at that synthetic, because I told you we put a 1540, which is our only synthetic. So when we're under, or actually when we're over, it cost us more, okay, to put the call on than the put. So that added to our paper loss, right? Did I update that? Oh, I hate that. Yeah, okay, let's not worry about it. I'll deal with this in holdings. Okay, so we bought a call, sold a put, 10. No big deal in terms of the amount. Here, I definitely updated this. Okay. So we've still got a 1.72 here as far as our gain, but I'm going to double check that in a minute, but I'm not going to do it now. Here's the 1740. So what you really care about is, are we going to win these? And we absolutely are going to win these. We've 93.7% captured. Okay. And on this guy, we sold it for 32 and it closed at 25.65, right? We're already 20%. And that goes till next week, but it just FYI, right? So otherwise, we look super on this weekly because it would have to go 300 points from 1544 to like 1844 to even hurt us, right? And that would hurt us, 1844, because we run by the 1830. So here we are again. I color coded these so that you see the one they put on is for next week, especially with only 4 trading days. That's kind of excellent. So putting it on Thursday, they only really have 5 trading days left, even though today is the trading is the last of this week of 524. So we're looking good, right? We're still up here. It's come back, but it's not even close. Like on Coney, we come back, we're coming back and we're touching the breakout line, right? Which we should take off, which makes me nervous for today on Coney, because as a reminder, we're trying to keep it, right? We're trying to keep that 222.50. So if at any point it drops down there, they better snatch that thing off, and because it's likely to move up. All right, so let's take a look at holdings again. So we go through our cash. You can see the 4.4. You can see we added 50,000. What did we close at? Well, we closed at 32.48, and they're saying fair value is 32.45, right? So pretty darn close, really. So in this case, we took some of the gain out, right? This was up around 20-30 million. So by trading over here, actually, I take it back. I'm mixing up Coney and some other ones. So we had a 10.8 million profit, and now paper profit in our synthetic, and now we only have a 1.7. Why? Because we retraced from that, 1700 all the way down to 1544. So not a big deal. I expect that to go back up. We're not trying to pull any of that money out, right? So we're looking good. Let's jump over to our payments. That's what you guys care about, right? So we're setting with this short term and short call income loss, right? It's a positive number. It represents a loss. So we're losing 402. And over here, we're making $4.11, all coming from the synthetic, okay? And we ate up some of that profit, but I really expect that it's going to bounce. Let's see where we're trading. I've got coin up. I'll pull it over for you guys. You want to see MSTR, right? So we're already bounced in the pre-market over here to about these last dotted lines. We're trading up at 1558 by 1563 in this range here, and very light trading. That's why these things, when you see a color one that has more volume, but bottom line is we're up, and that's good for Mr. Right? That just adds more money into the synthetic. So let's move this back. So if I'm predicting a payout at the moment, it's $2 plus, right? I think we get paid $2, and that would yield 75.38% annually. And that's within range. They have a little bit higher IV. They paid so far $412 as those that have been owners, and then they paid $252, right? So I'm thinking $2. I would be very disappointed if we only got paid $1.50. There's no question we'll keep the money we've already been paid. It's just how much can they get next week, right? Can they get, and knock this number down so that this shrinks even less on the loss, and we do better on our synthetics, which honestly I think we will, and this number goes up, then I'll really say that they're going to pay 2 plus. But that's what I'm going with right now. So wanted to get that out to you guys. Have a great 3-day weekend as you get into that, whatever that brings you. I'm going to spend time in building my Discord and set up and doing some planning for future lives. So Keep asking your questions. I get great questions, and before long we'll be able to do that in some live streams. And you guys can basically ask me anything because they really want to attract novice as well as seasoned people here. I think on the seasoned people, I'll be able to teach you a lot more about, you know, when I see Mr. Let's say we run up to 2100 and we get Mr. You know, we get MSTY to 50 or 55, and I see it pulling back pretty aggressively. Well, if you're like me, you may not want to trade out of your shares. You may just want to buy something that's a fund or something that's bearish MSTY. I think there's a 3 times MSTR bearish ETF, right? So you keep your shares in MSTY to collect your premium, because you're going to get premium even in a down market. You're going to win your weeklies every time. It's just the NAV reduction when you're going through that phase, right? Some people are buy and hold and they just want their income and they don't care. Others want to maximize. So I'm going to bring a lot more of that to the table. And for those of you that are getting into GDXY, that's really going to be one of my favorites. I see a multi-year bull run. Of course, there'll be strong surges with strong pullbacks at times. And I got that really dialed in. All the funds out there for, you know, 2x and 3x long and 2x bear. So all that stuff exists. So I plan to keep my shares and play those accordingly. Okay, that's what I got for you. Have a great day ahead. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Always seek a financial advisor when making financial decisions. This is for fun and entertainment only. Okay, bye. Have a great holiday weekend. Bye.